So, Nebel, how much do you know about this?
Funny cat makes robots trip. That's about as much as I know.
Hey, Leo. Hey, Leo.
So, big question.
Uh-huh.
Not related to
If
Big the Cat.
if okay, no, no, no. If you had, uh, if you had this game on PC, would you get a Kermit mod if they had one?
There's a... Oh. I'm wondering how
If
that
they
would
had
work.
What I'm getting
some,
what I am getting is that Nebel needs a frog game.
Oh my god.
I don't know. Somebody made a mod of CJ, uh, as the cat.
Okay, I was gonna clarify, like, is Kermit the cat or is Kermit everyone else?
Kermit would be the cat.
Okay.
Okay, they weren't there before.
James!
Yeah, but you notice what? You notice that he looks like Doc Brown?
Oh boy, that is indeed a reference. Next to him is also a reference.
Sort of. It was so on the nose, he even said his gadget had to be powered with 1.21 gigawatts.
It was a really subtle reference. You have to have a very high IQ to get it.
Yes. I'm sure there's a whole copy pasta about how high your IQ has to be.
Did that? I know it's a copy pasta, but was that always like an ironic thing, or at some point was that actually something someone said?
At first it was a joke, and then the fans took it too far. Like they did everything.
I mean, my general impression is that a lot of Rick and Morty fans do have their heads up their asses that much, and that's why the joke was made.
I kind of like how now it's kind of generally accepted that Rick and Morty is just kind of ass by everyone. That's the impression I got. That pretty much everyone agrees it's kind of, it's ass now, at least.
Okay, looks like we got some real frame rate dip, though that could be OBS.
More like OBS.
That is accurate. That is accurate because OBS, good app, but goddamn, is it a resource hog?
He's still going.
But yeah, somebody better tell the people who slap Rick and Morty stickers on their cars around here that that it's ass now. Leave it to California to be full of people that unironically enjoy it.
Oh god. like you tell him his ass and because they're just a bunch of hipsters. They like it because you say it's bad.
Oh my god. They are the copy pasta.
I don't know, it's gone on for like, what, 10 years? How unpopular can it really be?
With whom is the key question.
People with taste.
Oh. Then no.
You know, I have an older brother. He unironically loves Rick and Morty, but in fairness,
does he have a high IQ?
He also unironically likes Sword Art Online.
Isn't this is it the same brother who also is into ICP?
Do what?
Isn't it the same?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, he unironically loves ICP, and it's like, dude, they suck ass.
Does he has he got a cooler of Faygo ready to go? I'm not hearing a no.
Oh, you're robot, dude.
Fuck.
Oh shit, dude, you're robot bad.
Okay, does he have like a cooler of Faygo ready to go? Well, shit.
I don't know, to be honest. Of all the things, ICP is probably like the least objectionable.
Who, the robot in the boat?
Hey, I'll be right back.
No, I'm talking about ICP, the band.
Oh. I mean, the only thing I know about them is that their fans are weird.
They are, but honestly, I mean, like... Finn McKenty...
Oh, and the magnets thing.
Finn McKenty did a video on them, and it kind of made me sort of look at them in a whole new light, because you know what? For as weird and cringy as their music is, they're actually trying to have a positive impact. Like, their music is about trying to... Oh, I could jump through the grates, cool.
Trying to figure out how magnets work.
Well, mostly just trying to... It's mostly just trying to help people find a reason to keep living, letting the weirdos and outcasts know that there's a place for them.
And that's in the bottom of a bottle of Faygo.
Like I said. Well, but like I said, they're at least trying to do something positive with their music, and you know what, it's commendable.
I mean, that's true with most people, though. Most people assume they're doing something positive with whatever it is they got going on. Yo, those are some big fleas.
They're called Zerks.
Oh.
In the game...
Them some big fleas.
Well, in the game, they were actually like a sentient bacteria that was made for waste management.
Oh. So they eat the poop, and they got real big.
Now they eat anything.
Everything is poo to them. You are poo. Hey James, what's up? What a time to come in.
Yes, it was.
Oh, hello, James.
Hi.
I didn't even realize I was muted. I grabbed popcorn.
Nice going, man.
Yeah, I'm actually around to hang out with people because I have the coof, so I can't go.
Nice.
Consider you need to look at this in the pot. You need to look at this in this positively. It's not. You're not sick. You now have a forced vacation.
Yeah, I mean, I'm better today than I was last night.
Alright.
Last night, my entire body hurt, and the only sleep I got was fever dreams.
Oh shit.
Sounds like the first time I got it. Bad fever and muscle cramps.
Had any cool ones that you remember?
Let's see. The one that sticks out in my head, I doubt any of you have played it, but if you've played Risk of Rain 2. It's basically Alien Planetary Genocide Simulator.
Fun.
So I had a dream where it was similar. Like I'm just in my head going around this alien environment, obliterating everything that moved. That's the only thing I can really remember.
What an interesting depiction of your immune system. Or at least mine.
It could be weirder. You could have had that one dream Tony had on The Sopranos when he got food poisoning in that one episode.
Has this also become a Sopranos recap stream?
No. I'm like all the way into almost done through season 4, so that'd be a lot of recapping.
I guess so. God, this looks filthy.
Like I said, the Zerk are sentient bacteria that grow way out of control.
They poo eaters. They eat the poop.
Yeah. So much so that now it looks like they cover shit in what looks like flood biomass.
Oh, thank God. At least it's clean, though.
At least it's clean and disgusting.
Yeah, you know what? No feces here. It's all gone.
Is this like lore for this game, or are you just spouting absolute nonsense?
That is actual lore. The Zerk are a sentient bacteria that were made for waste management, and they just grew out of control.
So they really are the poo eaters.
Like the robots are, like even the robots are afraid of them because they'll eat metal.
All of this lore to a game about a cat.
Fascinating.
Next thing you know, it like pulls like a Metal Gear Solid 2 like shit.
Standing here, I realize.
That's Rising.
Shut up. I realize.
That's Metal Gear Rising. That's a spin-off.
They're all insane and fucking convoluted.
Rising might be the most normal just because that's the one that had the least involvement from Kojima.
You know, Snake. What was that image of a snake?
Richard and Liquid Richard.
Did Kojima like create the Metal Gear franchise, or was he just Metal Gear Solid?
Yeah, like all the way back to the first Metal Gear game on what was it called?
Metal Gear.
The game, the platform it was on.
I think it's the NES.
No. NES was a port from a different system that I think was like only available in Japan.
Famicom?
No. That's the That's what they call the NES in Japan. It was a.
I've got it.
MSX, I think.
What?
Oh yeah, maybe yeah.
In fact, the NES ports are considered bastardizations of those.
Cool.
Alright, let's see here.
It seems that I'm on a shitty console.
It's the MSX home computer.
It sounded like my cat.
Oh boy. There's some unfortunate bloating going on there.
Yeah, they don't like UV rays.
No, I mean like on the cat.
Oh, remember when I said they eat anything?
No, yeah, that part I remember.
Yep.
The cat's ass inflating is what disturbed me.
I think that was just an unfortunately placed Zerk.
With unfortunately placed lighting.
So, yeah.
Oh lord.
So yeah, like I said, the series started out on the MSX. Then it got like I said, an NES port that's considered by the fans to be a bastardization.
Oh, I found this Steam website. It has furry inflation.
Yeah.
Wow, their currency must be through the roof, huh?
Metal Gear first Metal Gear Solid on the PlayStation is the jumping on point for most people, though.
Yeah. Well, it was the third game.
Yeah. Yep. It's a sequel and simultaneously a soft reboot. Because it makes a lot of references to what happened in the first two Metal Gear games, but you kind of don't need to know it to get its story.
I mean, that's how a lot of sequel games were back then.
Yeah.
Like, they were kind of made so that you didn't lose a whole lot if it was your first entry into the game.
But if you knew it, you knew it.
Yeah.
Like it.
Kind of like a lot of, kind of like the old Marvel comic, or the old floppy comic sort of philosophy, where it's like, you have to make sure that there's enough recall that people could understand it just by picking up the first issue, and anything they need to know is there.
Nowadays, they put all that stuff in like an intro page with a short recap.
If even that.
Yeah. Okay, killed all the Zerk. Oh, missed one.
You guys remember your first comic book?
Godzilla vs. G-Force by Dark Horse. It was also the first comic book I ever bought with my own money.
Nice.
Are you talking like... Well, I guess
Like-
I have like 3 separate ones.
First one
I've
So like what, first one you read, first one you bought, and first one you loved?
Something like that. So... Go ahead.
I just mean basically what you sort of just remember as your first.
The first comic I remember reading was a trade paperback of the 60 Spider-Man stuff that that my dad had. And the first one I bought was a trade of Civil War.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I mean, back then I was stupid, tiny teenager, and I thought it was edgy and cool because I was like kind of unaware of the fact that they've been doing this heroes versus heroes shit forever.
Oh, but now it's post 9/11, so now it's all political.
Yeah, and like younger me thought that was edgy and cool, and older me knows better.
Funny thing is, I think Mark Millar said he didn't intend it to be political or like some commentary on the Patriot Act.
What exactly did he intend it to be then? Because it's kind of hard not to read it as anything else.
Yeah.
Like, you'd have to try not to read in the then modern commentary.
I mean, I guess you could say, like, just because of the time it was released and, like, there's just that it's there by default.
My first comic was actually Kraven's Last Hunt.
That's a good one.
My first Spider-Man comic was the one where Kraven the Hunter fucking killed himself.
Like I said, that is considered like one of the best Spider-Man stories of all time.
Oh, it is. I had no idea what was going on when I got it. I was little.
Oh my god! The walls have eyes!
Yeah, they'll do that.
I didn't know that game was
So,
made by Wes Craven.
What up?
Say what? Say what, James?
I said I didn't know that Stray was made by Wes Craven. The walls have eyes, the hills have eyes.
Oh
yeah.
I was expecting Dylan to go into a JoJo reference there. In the current arc, they literally have a thing called wall eyes.
Oh.
You know, something just occurs to me. You're in a sewer, right?
Yes.
And these are eyes?
Yes.
Would that make these septic eyes?
Oh my goodness.
God.
I hate myself.
Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Oh, I never said what my first comic was. I think my first comic was Secret of the Swamp Thing, and like the graphic novel collection.
Was that from the Alan Moore run?
I don't remember. I don't even know if I still have it. I might. I'm not sure.
Incidentally,
that was the first comic I ever read, and I think it was the only comic for years that I ever had. Because I think, like, outside of indie, I think the only mainstream comics I've read are The Secret of the Swamp Thing. I read The Dark Knight Returns, and then I didn't read The Long Halloween, but I read the sequel, whatever that one was.
Dark Victory.
Yeah, that.
the longer Halloween.
So what goes on in that one? Because like,
some crazy bitch goes around hanging her fellow mob members. That's about all I remember.
yeah. In Godzilla G versus G-Force, in the Dark Horse continuity, G-Force was. Do any of you guys remember the cartoon that was based on the first American movie?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that.
Better than the movie.
And how the humans were, and how they had this whole team of. They had heat, like their whole job was to study how you can help contain all the kaiju.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's basically what G-Force was in the Dark Horse comics, except Godzilla was not a good guy. Yeah, he was kind of more akin to how he was in like the Heisei movies, where he wasn't good or evil, he was just on his own side. And he just happened to be super destructive. So the plot of Godzilla vs. G-Force is that a couple G-Force members literally have to climb Godzilla to place a device on him.
Well.
Yep.
You want to hear something incredibly cursed? When I hear the name G-Force, I think of that stupid movie from years ago.
About the hamsters. Or no, like gerbils.
Yeah.
Gerbils.
What was that movie about? I think it was like some gerbils that were like, what, race car drivers or something?
No, they were like
secret agents or some shit.
Yeah, they're like agents.
Yeah, I have to. Okay, if any of you guys remember the movie Cats and Dogs, I'll be impressed.
I do.
That was my favorite movie of all time as a kid. I watched that shit religiously.
Yeah, that was like a movie where like it was about a dog secret agent taking on a supervillain cat. And I'm thinking, like, did they just make G-Force to piggyback off that thing's
I mean, having unlikely things be secret agents was kind of a big thing back then.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because you had Frankie Muniz with Agent Cody Banks, where it's like a teenager who's a secret agent.
And Spy Kids and fucking Baby Geniuses.
All I remember about Agent Cody Banks that he had like a fucking GameCube poster on his wall. That's all I remember of it.
I remember him having Warcraft.
Right.
I remember wondering what Malcolm in the Middle was doing with fucking Hannah Montana. I don't know. I don't remember. Was it? No, I was thinking of somebody else. Hillary Duff, I think. It was like, what the fuck is Malcolm in the Middle doing with Hillary Duff?
Oh, you brought up race car driving. Frankie Muniz now does racing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he doesn't act. Yeah, that's what he does now. And doesn't act anymore.
Yeah.
He's now a He's now a professional race car driver.
Well, I say good for him. That's really cool.
Yeah.
He escaped undiddled.
Yeah.
As far as
also
we know.
that whole thing about him having a stroke and losing his memory, that was completely made up. He actually said this on Steve-O's podcast. The reason why he can't recall most of what he did during Malcolm in the Middle is because he did so much stuff it all blends together in his head.
Right.
Yeah.
Incidentally, I forgot to mention this, but like, so first comic I read, first comic that I bought, first comic that I remember loving was Johnny the Homicidal Maniac, to the surprise of literally nobody.
Oh,
Well, to the surprise of literally no one that knows you.
Well, I guess so.
yeah. It's like, who would have thought?
I know. Crazy.
Crazy. Nobody could have expected that.
I'm gonna die, 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 I'm gonna die.
You are poo.
These things are a menace to deal with in confined spaces.
Menace. Spider poo's a menace.
Yeah, if I'm getting any sort of commentary from Stray, it's that we should not engineer microbes to deal with our waste management.
We should manufacture nanites instead.
Nanomachines, son.
Although,
precisely.
God damn it! Beat me to it.
although that being said, like, this was something I was actually surprised to learn. You know, like they use bacteria here in the sewer systems.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like
Because they kind of help eat this. They eat the waste matter. Kind of what it does here, except like not turning into monsters and violating a cat with inflation.
Yeah. Okay, got it.
Oh, no, I got a ton of inflation porn.
just Alex Jones just has like inflation.
Oh no.
What the
I got
elites
it from the Bohemian Grove.
what the elites don't want you to know is all that inflation porn is legal. I have 475 bits of it.
I got it from the Bohemian Grove. Richard Nixon said it was the gayest shit he'd ever seen. He was right.
Yeah.
Femboys.
Anything closer to Bar is just too much for him. Listen, it's gotta look like a chick or I'm not into it.
I'm gonna have some of that bullshit.
You just know those eyes are waiting to open.
I mean, give him a poke.
No button prompt.
I'm gonna play that femboy bullshit.
How much of this game is the sewer level?
It's not. I played it. It's actually not very long.
Okay.
It's very creepy though, just because of all those eyes.
Yeah, that's one way to make a sewer level interesting is to make it like creepy.
The other way is to fill it with turtles of some sort. Oh.
Alright, what is the worst sewer level you've ever played?
See, I couldn't tell you because I can never remember. Like, the only sewer level that I distinctly remember is the one in Paper Mario. And I kind of liked it. So I didn't have the visceral hatred of it. I guess the only sewer levels that I just forgot about.
The eyes are awake.
Yeah, they'll do that.
Oh yeah, that's when they send all the stuff up. Now you gotta go get to the other switch, I think. Yeah.
I know.
You have to go around.
Yeah, I can tell.
Good luck.
These things are like... These little fuckers are like the flood.
When does the cat meet the grave mine?
Yeah, James, you're the Halo nerd. Like, what's the whole thing with the flood? Like, did they ever explain like where they came from?
Yeah, so there was a so you have the Forerunners, who were basically like the keepers of what was called the Mantle of Responsibility. Which is basically you guide the evolution of all the different creatures. There was a race before the Forerunners that was called the Precursors.
Dylan, please.
So what happened is the Forerunners killed most of the Precursors, and the remaining ones turned themselves into space dust. That space dust got corrupted and eventually became the Flood.
Holy shit! I've played the entire Jak and Daxter franchise. Like the main gods in there are called the Precursors.
And it turns out they're not even. And it turns out they're just a bunch of. What are they called again?
Otzels.
So now we have
like weasels and otters put together.
Are they at least cool?
Oh, God.
Hans Zimmer plays. You can meow during cutscenes, by the way.
I am the monument to all your sins.
William Birkin got into inflation and got too big.
Oh God.
Oh no. That is bad. Now my weapon's gone.
Have you tried not being bad?
Have you tried not being poo? That's why they're eating you.
This is accurate.
I have to run, gotta run.
Mew. Yum. I'm sure a lot of people said that too before feeding these things.
Gotta get to the door, gotta get to the door. Yes!
And then they pull their pants down and sit down.
What?
Bathroom joke.
Come on, B12. Oh good, he's still okay.
B12, so you can play COD?
More like he's named after the studio Blue 12.
EB12. Gonna scream all kinds of slurs.
Oh great, now the weapon's gone.
You don't need it.
B12 and EDP 445 will come after you looking for cupcake.
Oh no! Oh no!
Okay, so just knowing that the Forerunners in Halo were preceded by a race known as the Precursors, I'm wondering if we should take that as a sign that Jack and Daxter and Halo are linked.
No. It's a pretty generic term.
I don't know, I like the idea that the Flood were made by Otzels. Who knows, maybe the twist is that Daxter invented them. I mean, he's not exactly a bright one.
Jack is secretly Master Chief.
I need a weapon.
Master Chief, what are you doing? Sir, killing Praxis.
Kind of amazing how much talent they got in the second Jack game.
Holy shit. Like, Wonder Woman, yeah, what's her face's voice is Wonder Woman?
Susan Eisenberg. Yeah.
Yes, Susan Eisenberg. Clancy Brown.
Phil Lamar.
Phil Lamar.
And, who else was in that?
I know Tara Strong voiced Kieran like the third game onward.
Yeah. Oh my god, there's a prophecy?
I was human. I was also 12.
Hide your cupcakes.
So B12.
Yeah,
So B12's got gaps in his memory like Shadow.
okay.
The hedgehog?
Sometimes I wonder if I'm really the autistic one here. Okay. The character has like a gap in their memory, right?
Yeah.
Shadow. He thinks of Shadow the fucking hedgehog.
B12 be like, where is that damn fourth Chaos Emerald?
Talk to Purple Plant. Oh, take Purple Plant. Let's see if I can.
Find some really dark looking Zerks and goes like, disgusting black creatures.
Oh god!
How did that line ever get through?
I think you got like climb like towards the top of the tree
Hold
structure
on.
thing. And
Hold on, must do cat things.
yes.
This is a leather couch, by the way.
Oh god. Yeah, no.
You make it sound like your... Let me guess, your mom would freak out if your cat scratched the couch.
A leather couch, yeah.
Bold of it to assume the cat understands him.
This is reminding me of that one Cowboy Bebop episode. What was it called? Brain Scratch? You know, the one where they got a cult that's headed up by some guy who uploaded his consciousness into cyberspace.
Oh, right, yeah.
And it was actually just some kid in a coma.
Yep.
This
It was
is your brain on nihilism.
Any questions? Not that any of the answers matter.
Clementine.
Drove she ducklings to the water?
Okay, was that a Walking Dead joke?
No, that's the song. Drove she... No, my darling, no, my darling, no, my darling Clementine.
Oh, poor you. I'm a stray cat. I don't have a home. Maybe now we can pick up some things.
Yeah, I think now you gotta climb all the way up. Like,
Yeah, but I
even
wanna-
further up.
Yeah, but I want to see if I can get that purple flower.
Top cat strategy. Find strange plant. Eat it.
And like the cat's pupils are dilated and it's just lying on the floor.
9,536 games 1 to 6? Wow. And all they've just been doing is playing Scrabble. Program. Okay, if you're programmed to win at a game, is that technically cheating?
No.
It's just in your nature.
Everyone's programmed to win.
Statistically, I should have won at least 8 times. I guess he's programmed to lose.
Programmed to... I love the smell of fresh paint.
Reminds me of, oh wait. Can't smell anything, how sad.
I've been snorting paint.
Or deconstructivist period.
Gay.
Nebel, you're the art student. Explain to us what a deconstructivist period is.
A cop-out.
More than 900 shades of white paint. You know, if you've ever been to a hardware store, you probably are gonna believe that.
Deconstructivist indeed.
Actually, That's actually a good question. Like, why do we need like a dozen shades of white?
Mostly because, especially if you're making it for a home, they kind of provide different sort of feels, and whether they're cooler or warmer, it's kind of a way to give to give a room a feel without having an overt color. Sometimes a straight up color might be too intrusive, so you want something a bit more neutral. So that it can basically complement whatever else you might put in there without clashing too badly.
Be like Aunt Clementine. Wait, this robot's a kid? A TV, and the only thing they got on is a static image of palm trees.
Somebody paused on hurricane footage.
Electric Zerk everywhere. Huh. The robots made up their own language.
Incoming.
The soothing sound of trash falling, shimmering waterfalls, no dangers. Oh god, we have to listen to his poetry.
Oh boy.
Call the place you call home that is supposed to be your refuge, you're calling it your tomb, as in the place you will die. I'd say that's a bit solemn.
My cat just walked in. Hi, Paris.
Yeah,
Hi.
Leo's around us right now. He's just sitting there. Kind of watching.
Hi, Paris.
No. I will not say hi.
He just wants to...
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about cats, but but it's... Watching them groom themselves is actually kind of mesmerizing. Like, have you ever just watched a cat just groom itself?
I mean, I don't have a cat, and I'm never really around them, so no.
I mean, Dilly knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, they just go at it, yeah. Oh, but my cat, she has a hard time growing herself. She's 15 pounds. And she needs to go on a diet.
Alright.
Okay.
Well, I think I need to sleep because, you know, coof. It was
Alright.
fun hanging out for a minute. Yeah. Have a good night, guys.
Alright, later, dude.
Bye.
And
Okay, so I gotta find a red plant and a yellow plant.
we have a great assortment of plants, but I'm missing red one, yellow one, and purple one.
I already got her the purple one, just need to find
I'm
the rest.
missing purple one.
Aha. If I go any further, am I gonna leave it? Probably.
Yeah. Like, you'll never see this place again.
I wanna find the... Yeah, I wanna find the plants before we go first. So, said there was a said it needs a red one and a yellow one.
I never ended up doing this.
You didn't?
No, you don't have to do it, no.
Yeah, but I kind of want to.
Quick, drop it on Deconstructivist. Shit.
Dave.
Dav?
I think it's pronounced Dave.
I'm going to say it Dav.
Okay, red and yellow.
Black and yellow.
Alright, let's see if we can find it. Let's see if we can find it. Let's see.
You know, one of us could just look it up.
Yeah, one of us could.
But that would make it too easy.
True. CP Kitty.
Yep. Yep. Cats spend like most of their day sleeping. Like,
oh yeah, I should know. My cat.
all she does is sleep.
Yep. Eat, sleep, and shit.
Well.
Yeah, Leo's like that too. And occasionally hunts for pests. Alright, let's see if I can find it. Do we know if the plants are still around here?
Physics. Is there like a whole area? Is there like a whole area like down there? That, or is that, or you can't go there?
Doesn't look like I can.
Uh.
Like the game. It's like about the. I guess I would say if there is like one grab I can have with the game, it's how it kind of confines your movement to certain areas, like puts up invisible walls.
I kind of want a sequel to this where it's just you're literally just playing as a house cat.
House cat simulator.
Yes.
I'll be impressed if that's not already a thing.
I mean, we already have Untitled Goose.
Untitled Cat.
We've also got Squirrel with a Gun.
Oh god. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no, you can like rob people as a squirrel.
Squirrels are a menace, though. You want to know what you want to know what's to blame for a lot of power outages and internet outages?
Squirrels.
Oh yeah.
Fucking squirrels.
SIMP, squirrels in my pants.
Every squirrel that attacks a college student stupid enough to feed them has done the world a favor.
Yeah, but they still chew through power cables and everything else.
Normalize eating squirrels.
Or just normalize letting cats hunt them.
I mean, they'll do that anyway. Who's holding them back?
Yep. Well, house
That
cat.
squirrel attacked. That squirrel attacked 15,000 college students. It was for the good of America.
Good. He's a menace. The squirrel? Nah, the hipster he attacked.
I think we should just.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Yeah, this might take longer than it would. Might take a while, and it might not be worth it.
This is an entire stream now.
Just
I'm finding red plant. I need to snort that red plant.
like you're, like you're a Resident Evil character looking for red plants.
Red plant. Green plant. Purple plant.
Alright, let's try and
So
climb.
you can tear up these guys' furniture and they don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Fat. Animals.
I think you got. There you go.
You animals. Any civilized being would start bapping the cat with a broom. Do they even have brooms?
You know, when I first saw that robot with like the spear, the Guardian, I thought it was gonna be like some sort of Dark Souls boss fight shit. You know.
How did... Do we want to keep going?
You have no choice now. Oh, you mean for the stream?
Yeah,
How long have we been in here?
probably about an hour.
Yeah, I say we can talk for now. What do you
Yeah, I've
think?
got to take care of something.
Works for me.